In life, we're often taught to stay away from toxic things. We're told that anything toxic is always bad, something to be avoided, forgotten, discarded. But no one ever told us, sometimes, poison can heal. Some of the most important lessons in my life came from dark places, from unbearable pain, from people who shattered my trust, from mistakes I cursed for years. And now I realize, without all of that, I wouldn't be who I am today. We live in an age of instant positivity, quick motivation, aimless affirmations, sweet advice that promises to fix every wound with a single quote. But the truth is, life isn't always sweet. Sometimes, to grow, you have to taste bitterness. Sometimes, to be strong, you have to feel completely broken. I've learned that lessons from betrayal, rejection, neglect, even from my own pride and rage, can be the most powerful medicine, if you know how to transform them. They call them toxic lessons, but I call them hidden gifts. When someone shattered my self-worth, I learned how to rebuild it on my own. When I cared too much about others' opinions and it paralyzed me, I learned to stop depending on validation. When I lost everything because of unappreciated kindness, I learned the boundary between giving and self-sacrifice. And when I kept falling due to ego and the hunger to be right, I learned that being at peace is sometimes more important than being right. These lessons didn't come in the form of motivational books. They came as wounds. And wounds, when processed with wisdom, are the greatest teachers. Here are 100 toxic life lessons that, while painful, made my life stronger, sharper, and more honest. 100 toxic life lessons that made my life better. 1. Not everyone deserves a second chance. 2. Sometimes you have to be selfish to stay sane. 3. Constantly avoiding conflict creates deeper wounds. 4. Money isn't everything, but living without it can destroy you. 5. Sometimes you have to cut off family to save yourself. 6. Kindness can be taken advantage of. 7. Silence isn't always golden, it can be fear in disguise. 8. Never fully trust anyone. 9. Trust takes time to build but can be destroyed in a second. 10. Not everyone who says they care actually does. 11. The closest ones can hurt you the most. 12. Sometimes you have to be the villain to stay true to yourself. 13. Not all wounds should be forgiven. 14. Not all apologies deserve acceptance. 15. Seeking revenge doesn't make you evil, it can be part of healing. 16. Avoiding someone can be self-protection, not cowardice. 17. You don't owe anyone an explanation for your decisions. 18. Sometimes you must choose something painful for your future. 19. The world doesn't care how hard you try. 20. Crying doesn't make you weak. Hiding pain does. 21. Not all advice comes from good intentions. 22. Sometimes you have to disappoint others to stay happy. 23. Success can make you lonely. 24. Not everyone celebrates your wins. 25. Feeling jealous is human if you know how to turn it into drive. 26. Don't overshare, people can weaponize your story. 27. Not everyone who prays for you wants you to succeed. 28. Hard work doesn't guarantee wealth. 29. Being different will get you hated, and that's okay. 30. Sometimes, giving up is a form of winning. 31 Not all wounds can be healed with love. 32 You don't have to be liked by everyone. 33 Staying in the wrong place hurts more than letting go. 34 Don't use love as an excuse to be destroyed. 35 Be proud if you walked away from a toxic relationship. 36 Not all criticism is constructive. 37 Sometimes being rude is how you protect your boundaries. 38 A kind heart can turn hard when hurt too often. 39 Not every goodbye is bad, some are life-saving. 40 You're not a failure just because others don't understand your struggle. 41 Betrayal teaches you sharper discernment. 42 Some people use your patience as an excuse to never change. 43 Don't forgive too fast, give your heart time to heal. 44 Not every wound needs a villain, sometimes we hurt ourselves. 45 Failing young is better than faking success forever. 46 Imperfection makes you human. 47 You don't have to be strong all the time. 48 Don't be afraid to lose people who don't value you. 49 Loneliness can be a hidden blessing. 50 Ignoring someone's message can be an act of self-defense. 51 The deepest shame often teaches the most powerful lessons. 52 Don't trust people who constantly flatter you. 53 Bitterness teaches maturity. 54 Time doesn't heal, awareness and choice do. 55 Sometimes you have to start from zero over and over again. 56 Good intentions don't always end well. 57 Saying no is not the same as being rude. 58 Forced kindness can become a prison. 59 Life isn't about who's right, it's about who is aware. 60 Bottling things up is more toxic than expressing them. 61 You have the right to defend yourself. 62 Life isn't always fair, but you can still live with dignity. 63 Don't rely too much on anyone. 64 Sometimes you have to fall to realize you were too hot. 65 Don't help people who don't want to be helped. 66 Saying no can save your life. 67 Parental wounds are the hardest to heal, and you don't have to fake being okay. 68 Walking away from places that make you feel small is true courage. 69 Not all love is healthy. 70 Sometimes you are the toxic one, and realizing that is the first step to healing. 71 Not all loneliness is bad, that's where you meet yourself. 72 Forcing happiness is torture. 73 Life doesn't need constant validation. 74 You're not wrong just because you're different. 75 Sometimes you have to become who you once hated to understand them. 76 Not everyone can be saved even by love. 77 Don't beg for anyone's attention. 78 Sometimes you need to stop trying and start letting go. 79 Feeling empty doesn't mean you're weak, it means it's time to refill your meaning. 80 Don't fear change, fear never growing. 81 Better to be abandoned for your truth than loved for a lie. 82 It's okay to feel disappointed in your parents. 83 Love doesn't heal everything. 84 You're not the savior of everyone. 85 Don't sacrifice your future to stay in your comfort zone. 86 Life is not a competition. 87 You don't have to stay just because it's been a long time. 88 Sometimes you're the only one you've got. 89 Don't trade inner peace for a relationship. 90 Sometimes, you must stop hoping to truly start living. 91 Not every wound needs to be shared. 92 Don't waste energy proving anything. 93 Learn from poison, don't live in it. 94 You can heal without the apology. 95 Solitude isn't antisocial, it can be spiritual. 96 Your imperfections are not burdens, they're your identity. 97 The bitterest lessons become the foundation of the strongest courage. 98 You don't always need to know the way, just keep walking. 99 Not everyone can understand your depth. 100 You deserve happiness even if your past says otherwise.